Defensive Kozelsk is one of the main events of the western march of the Mongols and the Mongol invasion of Rus at the end of the Mongol campaign in northeastern Russia. The siege in the spring of 1238, the town of Kozelsk, one of the specific princely centers of the Chernigov Principality in the former land of the Vyatichi. Background: taking the city of Torzhok on the 5th of March after a 2-week siege, the Mongols went on Selaga's road to Novgorod. However, not reaching about 100 miles, about Ignat crossed turned south in the Polovtsian steppe, divided into 2 groups, and continued on the way to destroy the survivors of the city. Some of the forces led by Khadan and Storms passed over the eastern route through the Ryazan land. The main forces led by Batu Khan passed through Dolgo almost 30 kilometers east of Smolensk, then entered the Chernigov Principality on the upper Gums, burned Vyatichis, but then abruptly turned to the northeast, bypassing the Bryansk and Karachov. At the end of March 1238 went to the Kozelsk on the river Zhistra. At the time the city was the capital of the principality at the head of 12-year-old Prince Vasily, grandson of Mstislav Sviatoslavich of Chernigov, who was killed at the Battle of Kalka in 1223. The city was well fortified, surrounded by ramparts built on the walls, but the Mongols had a powerful siege equipment. Coming in April thaw made it impossible to the help of Mikhail Vsevolodovich of Chernigov, the capital of one of its subordinate autonomous principalities. Defense: approaching the city, the troops of the Mongols demanded his surrender. Residence of Kozelsk was decided at the meeting. Our prince baby, but we, as true believers, should die to the world to leave a good fame, and behind the coffin to receive the crown of immortality. The head of his own soul is positive for the Christian faith. Began a 7-week siege. Arab historian Rashid ad-Din, telling about a long siege of Kozelsk, said that the city was taken 3 days only. When the 2 months came, troops Khadan and Storms, with the help of battering machines vices to the Mongols, managed to destroy part of the walls and climb the rampart, where there was a great struggle and battle. Evil broke a bloody fight. Kathleen, the knives of resource with them. Apparently, the besieged were able to repel the attack, because immediately following this, a decision was made to sortie. Kozelshchina managed to destroy the siege machines of the Mongols and 4,000, but the participants of the outing were killed. Deprived of its defenders, the city fell. The conquerors did not spare anybody, including infants, Trochet sucking the blood. Juvenile Prince Vasily, under the same chronicle to legend, drowned in blood. O Princes Vasily, and continues Co. Bini Glagolif, thou in the blood of the USBC, Ponybo young B. The monstrous implications of northeastern Russia. The raid was over. Historical significance: Batu was furious, unheard of resistance Kotelkam. He banned to name the town of Kozelsk, and commanded to call him Evil Castle. Kozelsk took 7 weeks, second in duration only resistance to Kiev. Third place goes to Torzhok, and the rest of the city, including large, resisted no more than 6 days. 5 months of the winter campaign in 1237/38 against Russia. 2 months Batu spent on Kozelsk. The reasons: long siege. The duration of the siege, according to various versions, could be affected by several factors in different combinations. The overall decline in the fighting capacity of the Mongol army after the first phase of the campaign that was revealed during the siege of Torzhok, and made possible by reason of the campaign against Novgorod. The slush made impassable valleys of the rivers Zhistra and into Kozelsk Drugus and locked the Mongol army on the watershed. The slush turned the city into an island fortress. Poorly cut units Khadan and Storms from the main forces. Kozelsk was appointed a place of gathering troops to approach all parts of the Mongolian Kozelsk not buzzed. In any case, the unparalleled durability of Kozelsk, recorded in the chronicles, is the basis of the heroic deeds, preserved in the memory of generations. Links: The Conquest of Russia by the Tatar Mongols. Interactive map. Nikiforovsky Chronicle. Nikiforovsky Chronicle. Volume 35. Lithuanian Belarusian Chronicles. Karganov v. End the Horde's Reign. Diorama. Defense of Kozelsk 1238. Vladimir Shivalahan. Memory. Book 2. Svechin Andrew. Question about apples and apple trees. Mid-13th century. Gumilev L.N. From Rus to Russia. Part 2. In alliance with the Horde. 2. Facing East.